Tinubu seeks Senate's approval for fresh $7.8 billion and 100 million euro loans. And that's where we are on the Punch newspaper. And you would also see PDP demands review of appeal court verdict on Plateau polls. That is also on Punch newspaper this morning. $53 million debt. Judge threatens to order Emefiele's arrest. This is also on the Punch newspaper this morning. 0817-923-0007 is the number to call. 0817-923-0007. I'll take that one more time. 0817-923-0007. You can also call 0817-923-0003 and join the conversation. On the Nation newspaper, let's see what we have here. Perform or get sacked. President warns ministers. I'm sure you heard that on the news as well. Rift with Wike over soon, says Fubara. That's also on the Nation. And on the Nation, you see police, a gyro held to protect him. This is what the police is saying. They held him to protect him. With a picture of him there in the swollen eye. Right there on the Nation newspaper. And this one says, Diri, Silva, camps clash over allegations of violence and thuggery. The Bayelsa State election, I think that's next week, if I'm not mistaken. This is where we are on that one. Poor varsity funding, a universal problem, says Dan Juma. All of those you find on the Nation newspaper. And before we take the calls, federal government needs 18.6 trillion naira to fix roads in 4 years, says Umahi. Now, those are some headlines on the Nation newspaper. I'll be taking the calls and your messages. Let's see this one on WhatsApp. We'll start with the messages on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 0809-030-6416. And don't forget as well, we're streaming live on Facebook, so you can watch us from wherever you are. You can drop your comments. You can tell your friends wherever you are. You can't miss the Morning Crossfire because it's now live. It's been live and still live on Facebook. So yes, join the conversation at Nigeria Info 92.3 PH on Facebook, on X, Nigeria Info PH. The numbers to call are 0817-923-0007 and 0817-923-0003. Those are the numbers you can call. On WhatsApp, this person says, good morning. I think the governor should tell us what's happening and stop trying to be diplomatic. What did they tell him in Abuja? On what stance is the whole matter becoming a son case? How I wish he was impeached. He would have been talking from the house as a son. Arute Happiness. Good morning, Andrew. How will the state be liberated and be free when so-called elders of the state will be supporting a particular individual, telling Rivers people that they are the FCT, that they are the FCT minister who is their paymaster? Rivers youth, sorry. Your work is to dance in Aba Road. DK from Rumekini. Please, I need the address. Okay, on the news, you heard the Renewable Energy Training Center, yes? I'll get that for you. Just listen up. So I'll get that for you, and you get all the details that you're looking for on that one. Just give me a minute with that. Okay. The address, I think you just have to send a message to the newsroom, and that would help with the address. Okay, I think that would work. For what's his name? He sent the message. You did not include your name. You didn't include your name. You wanted to know the address for the Renewable Energy Training Center. So you can send a message to the newsroom. The number is 0808-721-7215. That's the number to newsroom, and you would get the details that you're looking for. This message here says, hello, Andrew, good morning. Why are those people calling themselves Rivers Elders? Kelechi Wangutu, na elder, is there even a one non-PDP member in their midst? They are PDP elders, please. Governor Sim, reconcile with Governor Wike for peace sake, but do not return to status quo. Else, even me, one of your most ardent and most supporter, will turn your enemy. Michael from Okrika. What Wike said is clearly the game. Governor Sim should stop listening to advisors that would mislead him and put our state in crisis. President able to drop ministers that underperform is a good move. We need all hands to be on deck. If there was one interesting thing the president said was, I'll give you free hands. I think that's very critical. So yes, I brought you people to be ministers to work with me. I could have said no, but I chose you guys. Now I'm not going to limit you and tell you can't work. Whatever you need. I have often heard the FCT minister said, oh, the president has given me the rights and the right to do this and do that so that I can bring results. I think that's the fundamental thing we should take out of it. The fact that all of them are given free hands by the president, at least that's what he says. And some of them have confirmed that the president has given them the free hands to do whatever they like. That's all I would say. Assembly crisis. Since the advent of this crisis, no one or group has ever come out to support the anomaly called impeachment. Whose interests are these assembly members actually representing? Onyekachi KC, you sent that message in. Let's go to the phone lines. Promise in Rumodumaya. Promise, good morning to you.
Good morning, my brother.
You're welcome. Good morning.
Yes, I think it is true and certain that nobody can destroy the political structure of Wike in Rumodumaya. I think he's following the steps of Tinubu when he was the governor of Lagos State. And if you watch, you see how far Lagos has gone today. It's not as if he's trying to impose anything on anybody or whatever, but he's trying to make sure that Rivers State is in a safe hand, and Rivers State should be where he wants Rivers State to be in the few years to come. That is to tell you how the man loves his state. So nobody should tell us that he's trying to impose anything on Fubara or whatever. And Fubara should obey his master. Thank you, Ejeko Promise Solomon.
All right, thank you very much. If Fubara is obeying his master, who voted him? The people who voted him, who then obeys them? That's a big question. Who obeys them? Well, the another thing is we can't. It's politics, and if you're not playing the game and you're not there, we do not know what rules or what agreements or whatever. But what we basically know and what we will talk about is that this is democracy, and people voted, and you made promises to these people that voted for you. So if you are saying this now, technically what we're saying is the people don't matter. They just do what they do amongst themselves, and whatever they give the people is what the people take. That is what you just said would imply. Good news in Mile 3. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, my brother, man.
You're welcome.
Let me continue from where the last caller just finished. I think it's an error for someone to say that. You know, they say elders visited Wike. Now I ask, which elder in Rivers State that we visit Wike without the names of the likes of Jufa that look for Sada Church, people like Peter Dele, Amechi, mention them, Senator Abe. Which elder that is bigger than these ones? That is not political. I think they should just tell us that some political elders, some political leaders, in line with Wike, this is where it's listed in. Well, that is the thorough. But my own issue this morning is about Wike saying that he can't lose, that don't want to lose his structure. Ask, who structure did he have? Is it not the same man that played God against Amechi, did everything to take Amechi's structure away? He's going by his own word structure. And he thinks that what he did to somebody cannot get to him. It is not possible. What you plant, you will sow. The thing has not started. And for Fubara is talking about father and son, family matter. Once a husband and wife start fighting and comes to the public, it's not my husband and wife come up again. It's not a public matter because they have considered nuisance. Besides, it's not about husband and father and son. It concerns the first state and our wealth. That's for something that is bought is our wealth. The protocol that was being threatened, our people of some problems as well as BP. It affected them. Police did some shooting at tear gas. People who does not concern them, they inherit it. Some of them may be asthmatic. So, talk about father and son. And for Sifubara, we are advising. Let me tell him, anything that makes him not to stand as a governor until we believe Seneca will take over tomorrow. My belief. When it stands, makes no stand that he may wound himself for going to say that you want to play with wicked, because there is nothing like playing with the devil. My name is Goodings.
All right, no, I don't know who you're referring to be the devil. But interestingly, you can't take the fact away. Let's make one thing very clear. The former governor or minister for the FCT now, you would not say that he did not play a role in ensuring the emergence of his party candidate at the time, who is now governor. And for that, you cannot then say that he would not be recognized for it. He definitely would be. It's the reason why I've said, well, we're not within the system. We wouldn't know completely or have full knowledge of whatever agreement or whatever, or however they do what they do. But what we can speak about would be this. Democracy would be the people who voted, the people who were standing at different polling units and said, we are voting for this person. And promises were made to these people that made them say, this is why we would want this person. Who now is going to fulfill? Because that's what's ultimate. That's for me, and I think for anybody who carries the interest of the state at heart, the ultimate thing would be the development of the state and the people in it. If you develop the people, of course, the state is developed. So who is going to fulfill those promises? That is the major thing that we are asking. Whatever else is within their political parties, whether it's father and son, whether it's whatever, that's their business. That's them. But it should not come to a point where it affects the people, because when it comes to that point, then we begin to ask questions like the promises that were made and all of those. Okay, what's happening with the development of the state? What is happening with the employment? What is happening with agriculture, food security, education, health, tourism, entertainment? This is what concerns the people, and that's what we want to know. Robin in Eche, good morning.
Good morning, my brother Andrew.
Welcome.
There's a proverb in my place that says, he who plays with fire will get burnt. And there's another adage that says, as you buy the goat, that's how you go sell the goat in a local palace. You see, Andrew, I have been saying that what we are doing here at River State, that governance is reduced to a mere social club. You have persons sign documents that are in support of the FCT minister. Some of them are revered people in their homes, in their communities. Those who have refused to speak up that the money that belongs to River State should be spent for River State. Father and son, and you are supporting father, signing documents. I'll be shouting the doomsday is going to engulf everyone. Because I'm aware some of them who signed that document, their children are essays to the present governor. And the governor making statements that is father and child. I want to remind him, if he has forgotten, when once a husband and wife take their fight to a market square or village square, it turns community fight. These people should stop joking with River State money, with River State people. The youth are languishing, suffering. Most of them who don't even have reasoning, that they junkate everywhere with t-shirt and face caps. Those of them who block INEC offices, they are now victims. I know I am hungry because the former governor told me to my face that he knows as a Rivers man, I am hungry. My stomach have gone inside. My jaw have gone inside. I should wait for stomach infrastructure. When is it going to come? By this kind of fighting, people have gone to burn the State House of Assembly, and elders are not talking about the assembly that was burnt. They are signing documents because they are part of those people who enjoy our collective patrimony. Good morning, Femi Andrew. I remain Robin.
Robin, thank you. Daughter is in Gokana. Good morning, daughter.
Andrew, good morning to you.
Morning to you.
Yes, this morning I want to appreciate my governor, Governor Fubara, because he has told us that the problems are over. That is where I like, because even the governor, Ada George, also said that all he wants in this state is peace. And so all those who will buy into when there is crisis and want to help that crisis remain in Rivers State. Today, I think the statement of my governor will help us all. Let us know that we want peace here, and especially those who don't come from Rivers State, who want to bank on any situation in Rivers State to cause trouble for those who live in Port Harcourt. I think this is a time to beg them to please face the one, because every state has their own peculiarity and their problem. We are hearing what is happening in Imo State. Those who come from there should face what is going on there. Because the governor, my governor this morning, I voted for my governor. I followed up my governor. I love my governor. He has told us this morning that their problems are over. I believe that, and I know that this good Lord will help him to succeed. Thank you, and have a good day.
All right, thank you very much, Dr. Uche Ken from Eche. Good morning.
Yes, Andrew, good morning, sir.
Welcome, good morning.
This morning, I want to discuss with Labour and the federal government. Labour said they have accused police of beating up the Labour leader, while police denied. They have accused police, of beating up the Labour leader, while police denied and told us they only protected him. At a point, I began to ask questions like, is police a household name or a household enemy? Or are they still an agency? How can police deny what was seen? Haven't I watched the video? How can police beat up a Ajaro, or what do they call him, and target defense? They don't introduce a new pattern of protecting life and property by beating up an individual? Please, I want to talk to federal government. It is high time to allow Jaro to breathe. It is not everybody that can be bought over. He has refused to be bought over to ensuring that your agreement with the labor stands. I've been awaiting a one use killer. Then we stand with Wike Rivers elders declare. They further cautioned the new friends of Sim Fubara to avoid throwing the state into deep crisis. I really do not know the people that have recently introduced themselves as new friends. But I stand on what Fubara said this morning, that the recent crisis will be over soon. Please, sir, in as much as I stand with the elders to give Wike support as a leader of PDP in Rivers State, I also stand with you as a governor because we also voted for you. There is need to put to rest what has recently happened and still happening. Nobody can take my political structure. Andrew, let me tell you, if you are a politician and you don't have structure, you just play. So nobody should come up and blame Wike for this statement. Until your structure remains with you, you will be thrown off balance.
All right, thank you very much. Darlington in Ogbogoro, good morning.
Good morning.
All right, Darlington, go ahead.
Please, I want to talk on the development in Rivers State, particularly the statement of the elders. I will call them, first of all, PDP elders, who are basically in support and be working with the governor, the former governor, Nyesom Wike. That is the best description we can give to them, not to say they are Rivers elders, because that encompassing statement may not be true. Now, two, you see, my question is, from the statement they made, they are talking about that this was an A-house, this is A-here, the house wanting to remove A-here was the one that, and the governor misinterpreted it to mean that they wanted to sack. If they were all aware of all this problem in the assembly, as the elders who are leading the PDP and they brought every one of them, why did they resolve that matter until that day that the house was burnt, and immediately in the midst of the house burnt, the speaker did not even mention about the house burnt. The next thing, they went to another chamber and brought out a document that had been prepared before that morning to say they are serving impeachment notice on the governor. And they are saying that it is the governor's action that made the house to instantly produce that impeachment decision. I don't agree with that. So as elders, please, of the PDP, who have taking power since 8 years ago, and they've been controlling the destiny of Rivers people. They should please make sure there is no crisis in Rivers State. The people have suffered enough. The workers are suffering no promotion for 8 years. They just started promotion recently. And, retirees, pensions, and their gratuities have been hanging. Some people 10 years, some people have died. They are suffering. You build everywhere is beautiful, yes, good. But what is the condition of the people you have been leading? The people are suffering. So they should please reduce the suffering of the masses of Rivers State.
All right, thank you very much, Darlington. Let's go over to Susie now in Erema. Darlington, thank you very much. Susie, good morning.
Yeah, Andrew, good morning.
Yes, go on, Susie.
Yeah, I want to agree with the fact that conflict is sacrosanct and managing it is also one thing. And for an analogy that has to do with husband and wife fighting in the marketplace, which become a communal thing, I disagree with that effect. Yes, Wike is a good man. Tim is a good man. And they have also agreed that this is a family fight. And we should take it to that extent because we need peace. Must we destroy everywhere because we don't? My father told me something. That if a man has done you good for once, confront him and appreciate him the fact that he has done you that good. But anytime you hear a rumor that that man has done something wrong to you, also someone could to tell him to his face that you have done me something wrong. And that will offer both of you an opportunity to discuss and block every intruder and discordant to be played by people outside. People are showing the seed of discord in this particular situation. I am of the part of the conflict resolution. And in the principle of conflict resolution, you do not see anything that is wrong or bad in the situation. All you look at for is the way forward. The youth has been released from the cell. And to that extent, I want to believe that we should sustain this peace by making sure that everything is taken care of. And people should not be sowing seed of discord, bringing narratives. This thing is a family fight. Tinubu has intervened in this matter. The elders have intervened in this matter. People should resolve this thing and let us move forward.
All right, thank you very much.
Governance and no longer people sowing seed of discord. Wike is a good man, Tim is a good man.
Thank you, Susie. And NLC president arrested in Imo. I want Tinubu-led government and Nigerian police that this is 21st century and democracy rules. The world is watching. Adunobi Onyekachi KC. This is from WhatsApp. Another one here says, good morning. The people who claim to be Rivers elders are not. They are political jobbers to me. Otto God's time. Lugard sent in that message. Ogwene Nathaniel John says, please, what happened to other former governor structure in Rivers State? Breakfast table elders. Okay, we have a short commercial coming. This one says, now you have told us your problem with SIM. Be informed it will not work. Confidence in Lebedim from Ozuzu Eche. You sent that message in. We'll go for a short commercial and then we come back and take some more messages on Facebook and WhatsApp. Do stay with us.
When you're a 9 Mobile, Nigeria's own network, you get rewarded for asking for more. So whenever